It's over. The Philadelphia Eagles have won Super Bowl 59.
Ready, down, put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I don't want winners. I want people that want to win.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to the Play Call Sheet on a Wednesday. Happy Hump Day to you. I'm Dale. We got Coach Lee in the house. What's happening today, Coach?
What's good, Dale? What's the damn deal, Dale?
All right.
Hold on 1 second. I'm taking a phone call on the other side.
You're good, man. You're good. All right. So, as you guys know by now, free agency is upon us. The new league year has started. So we are getting busy in this thing. Teams making moves, teams making trades, especially Coach Lee's team. We're gonna get deep into more Cowboys talk here, but definitely the free agency bug has bitten everybody. We all in your group chats talking all about it and everything like that. I know you are. So let's talk about some of these moves and things going on here. The big story is Maxx Crosby has not been traded from the Raiders to the Ravens. The Ravens say that he failed the physical. Now, we know Maxx Crosby was injured by the end of the season. We knew that. And so they gave up 2 first-round picks, but when the Ravens got to take a look at the injury, they're like, I don't know about 2 first-round picks, fam. So the trade got rescinded. And you brought this up last night here, Coach, talking about the Raiders committing contracts. You know, different deals that they've done. Thinking, hey, Crosby has now been traded. So did you learn any more about that? Like, is that indeed a problem for the Raiders?
So according to the Raiders organization, they said that they're going to still honor the contract that they verbally committed to on Monday.
Okay.
And they're still going to welcome Max back home. Now, will he stay there? Vegas says differently. Vegas has the odds are against them for him to play for another team.
Wow. Really?
Yes, sir.
So the best odds are with him to stay with the Raiders.
No, to play with another team.
Oh, to play with another team. Okay. Obviously, I misheard you. Okay. All right. So I heard that other teams are involved for obtaining Maxx Crosby. Do you think the Raiders will get what the Ravens gave them before with the 2 first-round picks?
Absolutely not. Now, if they trade him before the season starts, the actual regular season, no.
Okay.
Because now he has the perception of being hear stories about that knee possibly being bone on bone. But at the same time, of course, they got to do damage control. They come out today and say, hey, he's 2 months removed from surgery. Of course, he's not going to pass the physical, but as far as his progression, he's where he should be considering the time frame. Say it's about a 4 to 6 month recovery. Now, if they come around during the season at the trade deadline or right before or whatever the case may be, and he can show that he's healthy and they needs no issue, then they can revisit it for the 2 first rounds that they got. Don't see how it's going to happen, though, because teams going to be taking on their contract during the season. That's a completely different model. So I think it's hard. They'll be hard pressed to get. Is it impossible? I wouldn't say it's impossible, but if I'm another team, I'm not giving them 2 firsts for him, considering you had to take them back.
Yeah, yeah. That definitely definitely hurts, but it is one doctor, right? At the end of the day, right?
No,
Um,
nope.
okay.
It's from a panel of doctors.
Ah,
So, from my understanding, it was a panel of doctors who went to some type of I don't know if it was an internal organization that they have, but these panel of doctors gave a recommendation to this entity.
okay.
But the scoop is one of those panel of doctors that was involved was the famous Dr. Cooper, who is the Dallas Cowboys doctor.
So wait, how are these guys in this panel working for the Ravens, and he also works for the Cowboys? How does this work?
So they are like an independent counsel that they went
Okay.
out to get this recommendation. They base it off of whatever this panel of doctors come back and tell them on the situation of the athlete and the injury beforehand. And this other portion of it, they're the ones to assess the risk attainment to it. Based on what these doctors say, should we take the risk on this financially?
Okay.
Now, of course, Baltimore is coming out with a bit of damage control themselves as well by saying, man, we wanted to actually pair Maxx up with Trey. I ain't buying that.
I mean, you never know.
I knew once this went down last night, I immediately say they're about to make a deal for Trey. And boom, there he is this morning. But then they've been getting all this negative pub all day today. They come out this afternoon. Well, we really want. I was heartbroken, according to the GM. I really want to get both of them.
Yeah, it was a long, little depressing sort of press conference he had. So he definitely played the part if he is acting. So all right.
Yeah.
What now?
What now? They signed Trey Hendrickson. That's what now.
So obviously not that direction. I mean, what now for him?
Oh, yeah. Good question. Good question.
I'm like this. I wouldn't give them what they originally wanted, but if I'm a team, I'm still gonna try to bring this man in. He already plays with a relentless motor.
Yes.
Now you don't throw some doubt out there about him. Yeah, I take him.
Yes.
I've heard that Will's team is in the hunt for him as one of the favorites.
Yeah, makes sense. We've been clearing some cap or not signing guys.
Not signing guys. Yeah, it was New England, Chicago, Tampa Bay. It was one more other team. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's 4 teams, and Dallas is in it's like tied for like 5th.
All right. Well, we're gonna see who pulls the trigger for Maxx Crosby. What is he worth? If he's not worth 2 firsts, what is he?
He's worth 1 first or 2 seconds and a third or something.
Something like I'm with Will on that. But
first and third.
The only mofo I'm giving them 2 firsts is they guy that play in Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm giving up 2 firsts, it's going to end up on that free agent list or something like that. Because I don't know. Something crazy. That'd be a great player. Like, hey, I think I'll forever be jaded about trades like this because we got Randy Moss for a 4th. And so now I don't think nobody's worth more than Randy Moss is when we got him. So, yeah.
It's true. You know, people do the value they value. And honestly, I mean, he was in Oakland, so Oakland devalued him, but ultimately the Patriots and him wanted to leave and get out of it, you know, got him for a steal. And that's the reality here. You got this man who was frustrated as hell throughout the organization, even in the fact where he was going to play a game and they basically said don't play. So his value was up still throughout all that for 2 firsts and the physical part, which is wild to me because he was hurt and he had surgery. And at the time of this negotiation, he's still going through rehab, and then he fails a physical. So yeah, like you guys said, not 2 firsts no more, maybe a first and a third or something like that. And the fact that you're hearing through the Ravens organization that they was going to team him and Trey Henderson up, who they ended up signing, that's the Ravens. This is probably something years down the line that, I mean, you can't really do nothing about it. He was hurt by law, the NFL. He failed the physical. But they got to be something, especially when he had surgery. And this is why he failed the physical. And
Ravens don't care, though. They got Trey Henderson back.
Yeah, I mean, look, it is up to the Ravens to do a physical. I mean, when you do a trade, you have to accept the goods that you're getting.
I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. That's what has to happen. But in the sense of you knew what you were signing up for. You knew that he was hurt. Everybody knew he was hurt and was having surgery. I mean, unless this business is just supposed to be business of yours. But when you're trying to demand money or a trade, you kind of got to tell people how you're doing. And I don't know if that plays part to any of this, but my ideal is that this could have been something that, okay, retest them maybe, and this is it. Because I know that the Ravens probably didn't want him, but the way they went was like, F it. We're not going to waste our time with you. And that's the part I don't get, because he dumb. I don't know, because he was injured at the same time. So if you figured that this man's not going to come back and give you that value, okay. But in all, it wasn't. Everybody knew that he was hurt, and there was a surgery that had to happen, and there was a recuperation period. I don't know.
Got you. All right. Well, let's go into our individual teams here, and start off with the Patriots, and let's talk about the things that they have done so far. The big signing for them has been one Romeo Doubs, the wide receiver. 4 years, looks like $68 million. Bums. How are you guys feeling about the signings and the releases that you guys have done, as well as losing, some of your players like Calvin Chason, who signed with the Washington Commanders?
Feel like a bum. That's what.
Feel like a bum. All right, good. I like it. Feeling like a bum. Get bummy with it.
Well, I think Will and I. Oh, go ahead, Will.
Hey, no, I thought you were done. Go ahead, go.
Oh no, I think Will and I have the same feelings about our top 2 signings. Maybe not so much on the lineman, but we both. If Dobbs stays healthy, but I mean, Dobbs is that's the thing. If we all hate ifs, and Vera Tucker, I've never been impressed with it. He gets injured very early and stays injured. I think he's got like under 30 games in a 4-year career, if that. I don't know much about Draymond Jones. I hope that works out good, because we lost both our ends, and I think the Kevin Byard pickup is actually nice, and it's a team-friendly deal. Other than that, I think we've lost nearly our entire starting defense, except for, like Will said, the pillars of Barmore and Gonzalez. But what we lost is, what got us to a Super Bowl, and that's the defense. So I'm interested to see how Vrabel can rebuild it.
Okay.
Did I want to re-sign Chason? Sure, but not for what he got. So I'm not mad that he left. The Elijah Vera Tucker signing, people are whining about this contract. The contract is like we talked about it already on the pod. It's like $2.3 million base. I think the bonus total is like 7 to 8. So it's like $10 million for the first year. You can get out of it immediately next year if it's not played out the way you want. And he gets guaranteed money, but for a lot of his money, there's also so many incentives, and they're all about playing and snaps and stuff like that. So the fact that he was injury prone, sure, but it doesn't matter, because we got him for dirt cheap, basically, because of the way his contract is structured. We can get out of that at any point next year, and it's only $10 million this year. So with that, I don't have a problem with that signing. He had a lot of talent. When he does play, he's really good. But
so according to according to PFF, the Draymond Jones is ranked as the 49th rated pass rusher, where Taysom was rated in 90s. So according to
by that
PFF,
logic, he's better, right? And I'm really not upset about losing a guy who only had 7.5 sacks. And sure, he got pressures, but he couldn't get home in the big game or a lot of the games in the playoffs. So like, it's not a big loss losing Taysom. He looked like he was really important because we needed it at that position, and we didn't have a lot of talent at that position. But like,
you maxed out on him. Like you signed a 1 year, $3 million. Like you got every bit of that $3 million.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
But then, so like it's good value for the first year, but then you're off of that year of only 7.5 sacks. You're looking for a legitimate deal. I'm all set. This is the same franchise that didn't pay Richard Seymour, who was infinitely better than him. Like we're not gonna pay you if we don't think that the production is gonna come back on the back end. We don't do that. And so now free agency, sometimes you'll do that, but like a guy on your team that you already have seen and no, we're not gonna pay those guys if we don't think the return is gonna be worth it. So I'm not mad about that. Romeo Doubs, overpaid for him. He's a number 3 receiver, maybe number 2 with some work. It's not what we needed. I think it takes snaps away from Kyle Williams. It tells me that maybe they don't think he's coming along as fast as they want. Takes balls away from Booty. And for what? I guess some of those balls are going to come from Diggs. But if that's the only thing you're replacing Diggs with, we're not as good as an offense. Like, I don't think Diggs is great, and I think Dobbs can be better soon than what Diggs just was, but he's not right now.
Okay.
He hasn't sniffed 1,000 yards in his career. He only had 8 touchdowns in his second season. Like, the guy's not – he hasn't done anything. And multiple chances to win the starting job and be the number 1 with the Packers because Watson couldn't stay on the field and neither could Reed. And what did he do with it? He didn't really do much, and then he got hurt himself. So that it's a bad signing, in my opinion, for the money he was given. But we overpaid because we need receivers, apparently, in their mind. We signed a fullback, cool. Extended Tommy DeVito, also cool. Don't have a problem with that. Jennings gone, yeah, whatever.
Byard is pretty good though.
Yeah, I like Byard. I like Byard over
Hawkins. Was
that
it?
We had? Huh?
Was it Hawkins?
Hawkins, yeah. I like Byard over Hawkins. That's an upgrade for sure. So, look, again, I didn't expect us. This is honestly a little bit of money to be spent. It seems like we didn't spend a lot, but this is more money than I actually expected to spend in this offseason because we just spent a bunch last offseason. I want everybody to remember, there's only ever been one team who spent the most money in the offseason who got to the Super Bowl. Literally us last year. That's not something that's normal that happens. And it was not normal or realistic to think that we would then turn around and spend a bunch of money this offseason as well. That's not how you build a franchise. So I'm not worried about this offseason so far. What I like, I'm waiting on either a Crosby possible trade or an AJ Brown possible trade. And I'm thinking close to the draft night is when we're going to make moves. And if we don't make any of those moves, then I'm looking for us we got to nail it in the draft. But I think the team that we have right now, if you draft well, you'll be fine. I don't think we need to add a crazy amount. I do want a receiver. And that's about that for the Patriots.
Jake, you got any hopes and dreams that you want to do?
Hopes and dreams, I don't really have anything. I understand why Will wants AJ Brown because we needed a receiver, but I'd rather not have a basket case on our team. We got lucky with Diggs not being an on the field problem, but he was off the field problem. But
Moss was off the field problem too.
Huh?
Moss was an off the field problem too.
Boss?
Randy Moss?
Moss. Oh yeah. Moss, Corey Dillon. But Brady and Belichick ain't here right now. So we can't tell that we can still do that.
I think if we can get him for dirt cheap, I think picking up Joey Bosa since he had a healthy year last year would help get a veteran player on the defense if it's a team-friendly 1-year deal. And it's not because of the Ohio State thing, but it'd be fun because we could steal something from Buffalo, you know?
All right, cool. Let's go down south. Going to Dallas. Dallas doing a bunch of trades. Trading Solomon Thomas to the Tennessee Titans. trading Osa Odigizua to the 49ers, getting a 3rd-round pick back. They also got awarded a couple of 5th-round picks as compensatory picks. Coach, you loving all these extra picks that you're getting?
Yeah, we didn't have much to work with. We didn't have a second. We didn't have a third. Lost a second in the Quentin Williams trade last year. We lost a third in the Pickens trade last year. So to get a third back, I take that. And the compensatory picks kind of come in time because I think they're going to still try to build the team through free agency, take the first 2 draft picks that they have to get some starters. And those can be role player guys, special teams, things like that.
Yeah. What'd you think about the trade that you guys made yesterday for Rashawn Gary?
I think they had, once the Max thing was perceived to have gone down, and then Trey's representatives say he was looking for 30 plus a year, multi-year deal. It's like, nah, that's kind of too rich for our blood. Got a guy, he's controllable. I think he's only gonna count like $8 million this year. I think he's gonna count against the cap. 18 million against the cap this year. But I liked it. I don't think they're done.
Okay. What got hopes and dreams?
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams, coach. Coach, I don't think we should let him in on the dream or the scheme.
Well, I think the first hope is them relinquishing some of this money around, with the OC contract. They saved like $14 million off of their contract. So I'm hoping they use that to either still do the Quentin Williams extension or the George Pickens extension.
Okay. More re-signing your own guys. I got you.
Re-sign on guys. Because as far as guys out there, I'm hearing they may go after Quinn that's up in Pittsburgh. He's played for Baltimore. I've heard they may go after Gennard or Gerard, the defensive end in Minnesota. Those guys are still on the radar. We'll see. Okay.
Two, you got any thoughts about these moves and some hopes and dreams?
First off, we're playing in the free agency market, and I kind of like it. In years prior, I know the Patriot guys just spoke on Will, particularly in regards to the money you spent last year. You're not going to do that 2 years in a row. Last year, I think Jerry said all in, and everybody thought there was a sense that he was going to do that. I guess he was talking about next year, but we know he's old, so he probably was talking about next year, and everybody was feeding into last year. But I feel like we've had an acquisition or a trade a day. I like it. I said trash earlier, Coach. I didn't mean trash in regards to the players that we lost or traded, but I feel like we're doing things that we should be doing. When you're looking at the signings, defensive side particularly, you want your defensive guys to be guys that have got some years in the league. Through the draft, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. If you want to develop an offensive lineman or a linebacker, edge, whatever. But your guys that you most importantly lead at positions, you made sure that you try to get them through the market. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad for what you spent on certain guys. The Rashawn Gary thing, now today, probably one of the best acquisitions so far. Everything is a C, but if everybody's going to shoot at something, that's something there. Especially with the Maxx Crosby situation, and then they had to turn to Henderson. And people were saying that maybe Rashawn Gray should tell Dallas, no, I don't want to go here. Or maybe Green Bay should go and rescind the trade. Not going to happen. So we got him now. Sam Howell is going to be the best backup QB next year. Just like Cooper Rush was. Mark my words. Last time we seen him wasn't pretty. It was like 40-something sacks. But he's definitely not going to get sacked that many times behind our offensive line for sure. So that's trouble for him. We're not done yet. And, Coach, I'm going to let these guys in on a little dream before we go to Saints land. There's a guy where LeBron was born, state that is, that's in a miserable situation. If the Browns are willing to talk to Jerry, maybe our dream could come true. But that's all I'm going to say. Because it's a dream. It's not something I'm going to predict. It's a dream
there ain't enough genies or wishes in the world.
2 first rounders, Browns for Miles.
I mean, 2 first rounders would do it. And there's pass rushers in the draft for them to replace Miles with moving forward.
I'm just saying that I can dream, but Myles Garrett came to my mind today because of all the stuff that's happening. And Coach said to me, "We're not done." So I said, "We're not done. We still got these 2 picks. We can flirt with these a little bit. One's being in the NBA sense a lottery position, but the 20th is interesting too because there's needs for teams, and you may want those needs. So Jerry's phone's gonna be ringing a lot in the next month and a half.
All right. There we go. Hope the dreams from 2. Gotcha. All right, let's get down to New Orleans. Yeah. New Orleans did a few things. The big blockbuster signing was getting Travis Etienne from Jacksonville, 4 years, $52 million. I said Monday I wasn't a big fan of that, but it happened. So welcome to New Orleans. We definitely needed O-line help, so getting David Edwards from Buffalo, I love it. Big surprise to me today, the Saints signing Caden Ellis. They did lose Demario Davis in free agency to the Jets, so it does make sense. However, I thought we had enough young guys that they were just going to let them roll and see what happens. But now they went out and got Caden Ellis. So I'm hoping that we are going to end up moving former Ohio State linebacker Pete Warner, because the way I feel is like we can't be running the 2 white boy linebacker defense out there. So Pete Warner's got to go.
The racism.
Yes. Yeah. Pete Warner's got to go.
I don't remember that, Dale. That's
right. You can't do it. But no, actually, Caden Ellis is Parsimon too. So the Saints did trade their punter Kai Kroger to the Texans. Thank God that they wanted him, because we signed the punter Ryan White from Minnesota. He was like the 4th ranked punter according to PFF. I'll take that. I want some sexy punting. Bring sexy punting back to New Orleans. Alante Taylor out of there, going to the Titans. Foster Morrow going to the Texans. Goodbye to all of you guys. And definitely hats off to Mario Davis. I appreciate what you did for New Orleans. The leadership being displayed. I wish nothing but the best for you, sir. So
I say something real quick in regards to the Saints.
Go ahead.
I think you guys, I'm hearing Alvin Kamara and rumored to a few teams.
Yes.
Would you be okay keeping Kamara? Would you be okay? Because, I seen a similar yesterday where I think there was one running back that was Aaron Jones was scheduled to leave Minnesota. Minnesota said, all right, we're going to keep you, but they signed him to some money. In this case, Kamara is making money. So could you see something like that going down? Would you keep Kamara, or would you just try to see where you can kind of get him to go?
I mean, personally, as a fan, I'd love to keep him. They did some hocus pocus with his contract, so that way, if he is traded or released, if he's traded, the money is due from the other team and not from us. So I like that. So I don't think he has any more guaranteed money on the contract, if I'm not mistaken. So I do understand it as far as moving on from him if they decide to do so. But no, I want to keep him. That's my guy.
I don't think in the Saints. I think y'all should keep him. I think that honestly, in a division where you're trying to find advantages to win, that's one good advantage. Figuring that Atlanta let Algier go, and you guys would definitely have like the best running back tandem in that division. That overall was so being better this year, and the team being better this year. It could be a little light opening for the Saints.
Yep. So we'll see what they do. I do hope they keep Lamar though. So let's get to some of the other moves in free agency from other teams. And I kind of looked at some of the teams who made a bunch of different moves. Let's start off with Chicago. They traded away DJ Moore. And then they also signed guys like Kobe Bryant, the Super Bowl winning Kobe Bryant, and Devin Bush at linebacker. What you guys think about these moves here from the Bears? Let's start with you two.
For the Bears' sake, I like that they got rid of DJ Moore. I think that their room's going to be a little bit more comfortable there on out with the receivers. But shout out to DJ for being that guy in the locker room to challenge these guys weekly. And these guys have performed at some point or somewhat. Just got to stay healthy. In regards to their signings, I like it much. I like that where they went, kind of protecting Khalil, baby, and signing guys like Bush, Kobe, definitely help your team. Right now, you're in Ben Johnson transitional mode officially, and look like some Ben Johnson organizational moves by the Bears. So I'm not mad at it. Edmonds, yeah, but somebody at some point, it's a business. Some point somebody got to lose their job, and it's not because you're bad. Unfortunately,
because you're old and always hurt.
Out. Yep, exactly. So I'm not mad that the center. He retired and they got Garrett Bradbury. So they said we need this. We don't want to develop one. We want to have one that's already got some wings under his belt. Not mad at the Bears signing. C-. C+, sorry.
Okay. Plus. Got you. All right. Let's take a look at the Giants. Bringing in Isaiah Likely, trading for Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. They just re-signed Evan Neal as well. But this is a new coaching staff. They moved on from Bobby Okereke. Will, you got any thoughts on what the Giants have been doing?
They got Greg Newsome too. I like that pickup for them. He's hard or cold, but when he's on, he's a pretty good player. Isaiah Likely, like I said, he hasn't proven a lot, but we know the ability's there, and I feel like he's going to be open a lot in this offense. They did lose Wandale.
Yes,
that's going to hit them a lot harder than people think. He was a safety blanket for Dart on a regular basis. Yeah, that's going to be tough. I don't know if they still got Slayton, but they got Slayton, obviously. And
pretty sure they still got him, too. They got nothing but receivers who were good guys or guys we thought were going to be good, had never panned out. Or just flash and then get hurt.
Like Wandale.
Wandale, all these guys do the same things.
Nah, Wandale shows up, man. Wandale been playing. Wandale's just not there anymore. But now they got Slayton.
Not there anymore.
Yeah, now they got Slayton. I think they still got Slayton. They got Neighbors. And yeah, they're going to have to make some other moves. But I like what they did with this team. The tight end, like I said, Isaiah Likely. If they believe in Neal,
they drafted from Tennessee, Hyatt, something like that.
Oh, Hyatt sucks. Like I know I make fun of guys. I know I make fun of guys and say they can only run straight, but like he's like a lot of times I'm exaggerating. He literally can only run 9 routes. Like he can't do anything else.
I agree with you.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
I agree with you.
Yeah, in terms of the Giants, yeah, I mean, it's respectable things that they did. The wide receiver position, and like Will said with Wendell, I don't know if I would have left off him, but hey, if the price ain't right for you guys, then what it is, now the Giants are going to have to potentially go get somebody to team up with Malik. We know he's coming off an injury. We know it will help his injury a bit, for him to be able to be a little slow in the coming. Yeah, I wonder to see who they're going to get at the wide receiver position. I mean, yeah, you can go to the draft. I feel like the Giants they don't draft bad at the wide receiver position. That's one thing I'm gonna say. So hopefully, generational wealth will continue to happen to them, and they can go get one to match with Neighbors who can pan out just as Neighbors did in his first year. But other than that, I that's the only negative I will have on the Giants here in terms of free agency. It's gonna be crazy to see how that offense looks on the field, though. With Bo coming back and Dart, the running back position is kind of a too. So maybe they look at that in the draft. I feel that they're probably gonna go offense, and it's not the way we're gonna think it's gonna go. I think Jeremiah Love is like in their radar somewhere.
Yeah, he is. So I've y'all know me since the end of the season and before the combine. I've done up to 100 mocks already. A lot of times the Giants end up with Mekhi Lemon. That's a big pick that happens at some point. But not. I mean, Love is a big one. Like I think Love is probably where they go. It makes the most sense. They messed up with Barkley, but Love is looking like one of them talents at running back. I know Dale doesn't like picking a running back that high, but they do need the position, and he does appear to be that good.
Why are you drafting your running back in the first round when you're the Giants?
Why draft running back in the first round?
Because you didn't sign Saquon. That's why.
Look at Breece Hall.
They're not going to get rid of him. They're holding him hostage.
That's the thing.
Yeah. You want to hold another running back hostage in New York?
Yeah, but why would New York? Why would the Jets go get him? Why would the Jets go? Why would the Jets trade him across the hall?
Yeah.
When they're trying to get better and they know the Giants are trying to get better.
No. I'm not saying trade for Breece.
Oh.
I'm saying you're a building team. You're rebuilding. You don't go out and draft a running back when you're rebuilding. That's not what you do. You're not ready to win.
What would you want the Giants to do? What would you want them to do?
I don't know.
Here's the thing, though. I actually think they're close to being ready to win. I think all the pieces they need to win moving forward are already on the team.
All right, so let's look at the division, Coach. Coach, are y'all better than the Giants, Coach?
Right now, no, because we're inconclusive right now. I don't know what our identity is on offense. I mean, on defense, offensively, yeah, but new head coach.
So right now, you're putting yourself third in the division.
No, I'm putting myself second.
Who's first? The Giants?
Yeah.
No. Giants ain't second, nothing. Hey, listen here. Postseason, preseason, offseason, knee season. Giants could be third, faithfully. Sit in that seat. If you want to give the Eagles the best team in the division, go ahead. But I'm not going to give the Eagles, you know me, how I rock with this. The NFL is so dope because it's every Sunday and one game's played. But
I think if we're talking,
we can't talk about division that much, and it sucks that we can't because we fucking busted fucking Eagles' ass. We number one.
I think if we're talking about windows, if we're talking about like windows for being a contender, I think all four teams in that division's window is cracked just the same. It's just that two of those are on their way down and the other ones are on their way up. The Cowboys are like right now. I'm not seeing the Cowboys on their way up. They're on their way down. That team might be. They're trying to make it better, but their biggest signing this offseason was a guy already on the team, and it didn't work.
The way down was you got to look. Will this defense be as bad as it was last year?
Maybe.
I don't think that's possible.
Mid. I see it. Mid is where we're at right now. I'd say down, maybe not. Up, we have the chance too.
Giants trending up. Giants the best trending team in that division.
I mean,
trending down.
Listen here. This is why I'm gonna give the
Washington is IE.
I'm gonna give the Detroit Pistons talk. When you draft in the top 5, 70% of the years for the last 10 years, you better at some point be trending up.
Yeah, but we're not talking about what they should be. I'm just talking about what they are. I don't care.
No. You're right. No, you are absolutely right. I agree with you. But I said I'm gonna use the Piston phrase. Yeah. If you got picks like that, at some point you better be trending up. Hopefully, it's the up.
They've drafted well. They've drafted well with those picks. So
I'm not mad at them.
All right.
I like the draft.
Let's move forward. And let's talk about the Jets right across the street here.
We gotta.
I mean, hey, like they make a lot of freaking moves here.
The Jets.
like franchise tagging their running back.
That's the New York Jet retirement home right there.
This is the game right here, fellas.
This is goofy.
And shout out to you guys because I pay a lot more attention to the free agency wire and football in general. This right here is a tank station right here, potentially. Look at all the guys signed and look at the years they signed for. Make it sign for 3, but in all, that's probably a year and a half. This is all signings just because they have to go get people on the roster here. Look at DeMario Davis went back to the crib. What? You went back to New York? You like New York so much? We was talking about this. It is like Jets fans, brace in. I think me and Will and Jake, since we're the closest to New York, I think we all should go buy a $3 ticket to a Jets game this season coming up. Because, Coach, if coaching there you want to come to, we can make it an STWF. We don't even like the Jets, but we can make it because that's going to be the cheapest ticket in the league. For sure.
Oh, man, look at what the Jets did. Though they went and got a guy like Nashawn Wright because they didn't have any interceptions as a team.
You don't even believe this shit you're about to try to do.
Nashawn Wright had 5 interceptions by himself. He had more interceptions than the entire team.
Was that him or was it his coach?
That's fine. That's fine. You're gonna get this.
What you do on film. That's what happened.
Damn, that's fine. He could give them 5 turnovers. That'll be a difference of like 1 game.
Hey,
got put it in context.
That's a step in the right direction.
Okay.
Made a trade for Minka Fitzpatrick. That's a step in the right direction.
And I'm sure the New York media and fan base will appreciate the baby steps.
They brought back Geno Smith. With all they ever did,
what are we talking about?
It's nullified by him coming back to New York.
Fuck that guy. Paid, it was basically for free.
I don't care. They bring him as a starter. I guarantee you.
The freaking Raiders gonna pay him. Why not?
Hey,
who else he got in the room?
Dale, they brought back 2 players from a losing regime to a losing regime.
Yeah.
And expect change. Hey, do you know the clinical definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and expecting a different result. This is insanity you're trying to defend.
These moves made sense to me, man.
Okay.
It's a free player.
You've been so shaded watching that team he cheers for.
It's a free player. You know what? I noticed that following your teams will have you jaded and thinking a certain way. Is the reason why I am the way I am with free agency, the way I am with trades. It's because I grew up under Belichick. I can't imagine what goes through his head growing up under what he grew up under. Like, I don't understand. It's crazy.
All right, another team making a bunch of moves. The Tennessee Titans. Once again, they signed Wan'Dale Robinson. 4 years, $70 million. John Franklin Myers also got $63 million for 3 years. They went and got Cordell Flott. Shout out, go to LSU. You want to make money? 3 years, $45 million. They got Lante Taylor, 3 years, $60 million. I mean, they made a lot of freaking moves out there.
Yeah, they had to fill the roster, and they got Wan'Dale.
Swat when I ain't messing this up again.
Yeah, the Titans. I'll give them a little positive light, more than I gave the Jets. The teams felt like they started to play amongst each other last year as the season was ended. It seemed like a couple of them were progressing, and it looked that way. I don't know how it's going to look to start next year, but this division is you don't have a guarantee. I mean, if you want to put Houston there as a guaranteed winner of the division, there's not a guaranteed winner in this division to me.
Okay.
So the Titans with these coaching moves and such like that, maybe they could turn things around where the start of the season is way better than last season. And if they do that, maybe stay alive in the division for a little longer. But in all, you got to start it somewhere. You start guys here got some 3-year contracts in, some 2 years. Mitchell Trubisky as your backup. So you're basically saying that you're going to have Cam Ward all season. I don't know if Trubisky's going to touch the field. And they still got – they released Mayonnaise, right?
They released who?
Yeah, he's gone. And they brought in Mitch Trubisky.
Okay, so Mayonnaise is released. You got Trubisky.
Yeah.
This season all depends on Cam Ward's – this season depends on Cam Ward's growth. Cam Ward's growth will determine where Tennessee lands next year. And that's not saying that if he's good, but if he's better than last year, okay. But if he ascends, maybe the Titans are a wild card participant. Maybe they can fight for a wild card spot.
Team's Kaka.
Team right now is Kaka, absolutely. Based off last season all year, Kaka. But one of these Kaka teams, and it sucks that I'm going to put the Patriots in this, but now the Patriots have given dreams to all the Kaka teams to.
That's the NFL, man. That's the NFL. You go.
They're taking for Jeremiah Smith. They take it for Jeremiah Smith.
That's what it is, man. You go from worst to first.
That's the
NFL model.
They could be taken for Jeremiah, absolutely. Jeremiah Smith's like, hey, can I get a 6-year, 7th year if I got to go to the Titans? You've seen what they've done to their fucking wide receivers.
All right.
Kevin Dyson ain't walking through that door.
That's way too far back. Holy hell. we getting too over that, man.
All right, let's talk about some other signings. The Colts have re-signed quarterback Daniel Jones, 2 years, $88 million. Will, your thoughts?
Thus completing the boo-boo the fool mission. It's so dumb. Think about it. So if you believe in him, right, Dale? Right. If they believe in him,
they got their guy.
No, but hear me out. If they believe in him, then you sign him long term. But you sign him for 2 years, tells me you're not sure. Then why are you doing it at all? He has not earned this type of benefit of the doubt. What are we doing? Colts being Colts.
They're not let nobody else get in on them.
And that coach shit's contagious because Alec Pierce talk about some. I'll go back if I can catch passes from Daniel Jones. Is why you chose Indy. You said no to the Niners. Which
Indiana Jones, son.
I get saying no to the Niners. There's already a white receiver in town, and they always get hurt over there. But you said no to the Pats too. Both offering what's being reported, $30 million a year. I'm glad we didn't overpay him. I like him, but I'm glad we didn't overpay him, especially now that I know he's dumb.
He did go to Cincinnati.
Daniel Jones, man. Hey, 2 years, 88. As I mentioned and I asked this morning in the chat, who is his agent? Can we look it up, please? Because this is outstanding. This is wild. I don't know what the coach. Honestly, I don't know what the coach has been doing for the last 5, 6, 7 seasons in regards to the quarterback position. It's like the ultimate Band-Aid team is the Colts. And Daniel, 8 games last year, you want to say, hey, yeah, MVP candidate, all that stuff. But he's another quarterback getting a Band-Aid put on him by the Indianapolis Colts. And their Band-Aids don't stick. But Daniel, in terms of the money, he's going to be good. But the Colts got to chill out with this. Colts got to get it right at some point.
Why is their approach to the quarterback position Frankenstein? We're just going to rebuild them every time. We're just going to get some battered, bruised, we just put them together with the parts we have left over from Andrew Luck's death. And I don't understand any of this. The Colts have no idea how to handle quarterbacks when they had 2 of possibly the greatest quarterbacks to ever live in their franchise. Oh, I'm sorry, 3, because they had United.
They had Elway briefly. They drafted Elway.
Oh, so they weren't opposed to making dumbass decisions with quarterbacks before all this. Okay, well, they're still doing it. They've gotten a couple right, 3 to be exact. They got 1 killed. And that's my quarterback. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. He chose stupidity.
Tell him, Alec, it's your quarterback, dog.
Like he look. I don't know why they put him in that jersey in that pick where he like he's in a Duke jersey, which is where Daniel Jones played. I almost thought they go back, but no, we just talked about it. Cincinnati.
That's the best the intern could find. It's such quick turnaround here. Okay.
No, it's not one of the coaching jerseys. Didn't they have those type of jerseys last year? They're like an alternate.
Now they did. It's just weird. It looks like a Duke jersey. It's like subliminal messaging.
The blue devil,
black and blue, and all that. Yep. So, all right, Trey Hendrickson signs with the Ravens. I'm sorry.
You're not gonna let Coach cook?
I'm sorry. What happened?
And I was gonna answer Tuke's question. Who's his agent? His agent is from Athletes First, which is part of the David Marguletta team.
Oh,
that's why he's getting paid.
Interesting. He got a good team over there. Well represented.
Mike says Daniel Jones knows the answer to who do you got to blow to get paid.
Talk about Trey Henderson, man. Trey Henderson to the Ravens as the consolation prize for having to back out of the Maxx Crosby trade. We're going to see how old he is now. We're going to see how old he feels now. We know he's old in age. We're really going to see it in Baltimore because you didn't get signed to Baltimore just to be on a better defensive team. You got signed to Baltimore to rep the rep. Like similar with Cincinnati, but Cincinnati said we ain't paying you no more. The Ravens are now paying you, and you are going to have your snap count's going to be crazy every week. And getting older.
What are you talking
about? Trey Henderson.
He'll be all right. That team, I mean, their defense is always pretty good, and he's not going to be asked to be anything more than a 30-year-old edge rusher.
And he got 4 years, $112 million too.
He got paid.
He got some bread. He got
paid to go to the enemy too. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely was on his. He was on his line. Like, yo, you want to sack Joe Burrow every year, twice, 3, 4 times?
It's gonna be easy. Trust me, it's gonna be easy. You just do it in practice every day. So it's real easy. That line's terrible.
Let's see. Interesting one. Isaiah Pacheco signed with the Detroit Lions.
I like that.
Definitely a replacement for David Montgomery, right?
Absolutely. Because as I suspected, you're not going to go every down back Gibbs. He's too small. He came in. We came in 5'9", 199. You can't do that with that type of guy. So they bring in another guy to be the smash to his dash, other than his lightning. I think that works out perfect. Actually, he's a lot like Montgomery in that he runs hard. He's faster than Montgomery, though. So they actually got even more of a weapon in terms of speed. He can't stay healthy, but maybe being splitting carries with Gibbs will keep him healthy.
Yeah, the signing was kind of a light show. It was kind of nice when I seen the name on the screen and the way he was going. Though, you know how I feel about the Lions. But, yeah, to replace Montgomery with someone like him, somebody with a pedigree of playing in big games, and the Lions want to get to the big game one day, and they playing good football for the last few years. I think it keeps the offense kind of where the offense has been, and I'm waiting for the Lions to really see what they're going to do to rejuvenate that defense.
Okay. All right. Any other signings that you guys want to mention that I have not talked about? I mean, it's a ton of them.
Zane Gonzalez, dog. Y'all ain't talk about him, dog. You ain't talk about no kickers being signed, man.
Nobody care about
I sure did. I talked about punter.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shout out to the kickers, man. Shout out to the kickers that's going in a year or two when Brandon Aubrey marks his contract. Kickers all over the world is gonna the running back's gonna be the first lowest salary per player in the league. Kickers is about to be on the move up. So shout out to the kickers.
I'm give that man $7.5 a year, man.
Listen here, give him all. I've been saying for years he's the best player on our team. Give him whatever he wants, plus the Brinks truck. Give him the keys to the city. Listen, this man, because I have aspirations still. My Cowboys win the Super Bowl, and he's gonna be part of it. He's gonna be the MVP, and he's going to Disney World. That's what we're gonna do. Like, sign that man. But shout out to all. Hey, free agency is a birthday to some people, and not only the players but their families. You know what I'm saying? For negative and positive reasons. I mean, there's gonna be one of these guys that gets signed, aka Trey Henderson, whose pops is probably gonna come around and ask for a couple dollars. But hey, that's here and there. I don't know their relationship. I'm just being funny. But in all, shout out to all the players, families of everybody affected by these signings.
Let's talk quarterback. Where do you see these people signing? Kyler Murray.
Minnesota.
I think that's a consensus. Yeah, everybody thinking Minnesota?
Kyler goes to Oakland. Athletics.
He go to the Las Vegas Athletics. Yeah, I'm with the Minnesota. I'm with the Minnesota move.
Okay. What do you think about Kirk Cousins?
There's
Jets.
your Oakland pick.
Jets.
They're not rocking with Gino?
No. You rocking with Gino, but between me and y'all, you need the handkerchief behind just in case Gino don't do the job. Yeah.
I'm hearing Raiders. Raiders.
Because Raiders for Kurt and mentor Mendoza? That's not bad. Because Kurt, like I said, Kurt is one of the illest dudes. Like, if there's one quarterback in the league, I would say I'll hang out with him. It would be Kirk Cousins. I swear to God. I love Kirk Cousins. I love him.
It would suck for Kirk Cousins because it's like you can't just be given a job and just be left alone.
He wasn't, but I don't think he went through. Honestly, I don't think he ever was like in the media, like bashing Penix and doing. I don't think he was doing that. I think he blessed himself. He was getting paid, going home. You don't got to deal with no injuries. I mean, and then when you got, you don't have to deal with no injuries, like things like that. So going to Vegas and still making money potentially, and you're making a ton of bank because Atlanta still owes him money, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be playing for free wherever he goes.
Right. So now you get the Tulich, Mendoza. You get to be around Tom Brady. That's not bad.
I got a team for you.
Not bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Pittsburgh.
That makes sense too.
I still don't see how the Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy relationship can even coexist.
Aaron Rodgers. Do we have an update on Aaron Rodgers, Will?
No, enough.
And I gotta with my bad, Will. And I got
so close. We were an hour in.
I have a dark horse team. 1 year deal. Y'all say he basically free, right?
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So you don't got to rush Mahomes
So
back.
you don't rush Patty back.
Hold on. If he's free, the Browns could use another quarterback in their room.
That is very true.
They collect them like Pokemon.
Got to catch them all.
They try like hell.
Oh, no. You're thinking of the wrong team in Ohio, Jake. The Bengals should go sign him. They would be real with you. The Bengals should go sign him.
Right now.
Why? So that lock can get 2 quarterbacks killed instead of 1?
So, I mean, I'm just saying for stability because we see what that other quarterback did.
Well, one of the stories coming out of Cincinnati is that Flacco is looking for a starting position, and if he can't find a starting position, he wants to go back to Cincinnati to back up Burrow.
If Joe Burrow wants to do that, then Joe Flacco. Then Joe Flacco got that Super Bowl key hanging. He still gets some weight. Got some weight, I guess. But
he showed up pretty well for them after Burrow went down. So I wouldn't be opposed to bringing him back if I'm the Bengals.
Just let the Steelers do the funniest thing ever. Let Joe Flacco be the starting quarterback of the Steelers. That way he can be in the AFC North full circle, and they can continue their old-ass quarterback train.
That is true.
Is Daniel Jones the new Kirk Cousins?
Bengals,
No.
Ravens,
He is not the new Kirk Cousins.
You like that?
Browns.
He's not the new Kirk Cousins yet. He don't got enough signature wins yet. Kirk got a couple signature wins. A couple more signature wins, and Daniel Jones is on his way to the top. You gotta remember, Kirk Cousins was on a 13, I think, with that Vikings team. That was fire a couple seasons back.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, Daniel Jones hasn't done that yet. He was on his way. 8-2. He was on his way. Yeah.
What about Jimmy Garoppolo? I actually thought he would be a hot commodity this offseason because he showed up and played pretty well, filling in for crap. What's the quarterback name?
Who are you talking
San Francisco.
about?
San Francisco.
Brock Purdy.
Yes.
Man, you love talking
Mac
about
Jones
years
still
ago,
did.
don't you?
Yeah, and you got to
It
think
was
about
Mac Jones. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got to think about
My bad.
why they might be.
Wrong ex-Patriot quarterback.
They're gonna bring him
Wrong
in.
ex-Patriot wearing number 10.
Ex-Patriot quarterback.
They're gonna bring him in.
Wrong ex-Patriot wearing number 10, though.
All right, be realistic. All right.
Garoppolo's with the Rams.
Yeah.
So the asset
Nah,
price.
Mac Jones, I'm surprised nobody went and got him.
I'm not
He's gonna get
surprised.
some run.
I'm not surprised, but I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised because he was able to go in last year and really show flashes because Purdy was hurt every other week. Malik Willis got paid, but I'm not comparing the two. But he got paid, so Matt could have been in a situation where he got paid. Miami could have gave Mac Jones that money, absolutely. But this is the thing I say:
the Jets should have done it.
The Jets could have did it too, but this is why. The asking price would have been too much, I feel. And the Jets can't afford. The Jets really, honestly, they could have did that, but then that would have been money, and you probably still would have been a bad team. So, in my mind, it's kind of with Mac. Do we view Mac as a starting QB, or do you view him as a backup?
I mean, he's mostly a backup, but there's teams he can start for. He can start for the Jets.
No. I can start the Jets, but we all can get a sense of a reason why the Jets was never. A lot of teams are not going to go sign players for the dollars like that because you got release players that you can get signed for 2 cents. Why would I go sign a player for what he's asking for, being the first rounder?
I don't know. Ask the Colts.
So in my mind, Matt Jones, he probably has to stick in San Fran and hope that Purdy gets hurt to a point where he gets the full-time reps there. That's how I feel. And it's not no disrespect towards Mac, it's just the market. The market, you kind of drew yourself out of New England, and I'm not saying you fucked yourself up, but you kind of fucked yourself up. So for the moment,
they didn't want to trade him. It might not have nothing to do with Mac. They made it. The Niners may just not have wanted to trade him because they know.
No. If I'm the Niners too, if I'm Mac Jones, I don't want to get traded. I want to be on the 49ers because my chances playing Brock Purdy getting hurt again are really high. I can go play and have the full-time reps there. I think that's the best situation for him. If he wants to start. If he wants to back up somebody, yeah, go to a team that you're going to back up on. But that's what I feel of him now. I feel he's just a backup.
Okay.
I don't think he's a starting QB. Never been.
All right. But remember now, we're Malik Willis just got hired. He just got hired to be a starting quarterback in Miami.
Who's his agent?
And I'm saying I've probably seen more from Mac Jones last season than I did from Malik Willis.
It didn't do. You got to remember Miami too.
Gino just got traded for the start.
Gino just got traded for.
It's a free situation. That's why he got traded.
Mr. Wonderlistic. That's what he got traded
for. But it's
for.
to the team that I'm talking about, the Jets. It's a free situation.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's getting paid, and the Raiders are paying him.
Right, and that's the whole reason why, Matt.
That's the reason why they made the trade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just think
I mean, it's
Malik,
still
and you got to realize too, not trying to paint a picture perfect, but if this was
would have been being paid.
if this was 5-6 years ago, Matt Jones would have got signed.
Right.
If it was 5-6 years ago, Matt Jones would have got
He's
signed.
not a free. I don't think he's a free agent.
Yeah, he's not a free agent. Yeah.
Oh no,
he's
traded
still-
open a hot commodity. He would have been a hot commodity and all. Matt
Right.
Jones would have been a commodity. Somebody would have wanted to trade for him. If all this bullshit
Yes.
wasn't happening with teams that signing players for all this money and then cutting them, you know, he would have been his market would have been here. This would have been his shit.
What about Stephon Diggs? I know the legal situation is a problem, but
Future Packer.
okay. I seriously doubt that. That's like the one team I don't see him going to.
They need receivers.
He finally goes back to Minnesota.
Okay, Minnesota.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
It'd be deadly in the slot with those two out there.
Yeah, man, Minnesota. Go back there. I mean, it could happen. I mean, you've seen crazier things.
Go back to the Bills.
You could try to bait an organization on a rise that are looking for a receiver, like the Titans, to wheel you in. The Ravens can be a team to look out for in terms of his services. And a team that just got rid of, I don't know if they got rid of him. Debo's a free agent, right?
Debo's a free agent.
The Commanders can go off services. And then other spots, you know, he could be a veteran in Kansas City, San Fran, maybe. No, Mike Evans is there, so that's probably scratched out. One more team. And you said the Vikings, which is funny, Jake, so I like this. So I'm going to kind of go your way in a sense. But I'm going to go a whole nother route. Buffalo. Go back to Buffalo in the Bills.
Okay. Dallas Goedert, the tight end from Philadelphia. Yuck. This man,
That's the kind of
produced. What are you talking about?
That's the kind of guy I see in a Cowboys uniform.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You listen here. Y'all, I heard y'all was trying to improve y'all tight end position. That might be a guy that y'all might sign.
It's all right. They can go get David.
Oh, look at Will's face. I look at that Will like,
Nah, I'm just saying that's something that we would do.
Yeah. So, hey, listen here. The Patriots sound like they want Goddard, Jake. You about to have a Goddard jersey next year, Jake, because you're going to love him.
Oh, he wants to play the Cowboys or the Eagles twice a year.
Nah. You know Cowboys.
His name just fits.
Cowboys are never going after – Cowboys are never going after a former Eagle tight end. Never.
Oh, this would be the
never.
first.
It's never going
to Sadiq. I want to trade up against Sadiq.
Oh, man, dog. Any more free agents, man? This is funny. This is interesting. Who else?
Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick.
A ton of them here.
You said Colin Kaepernick. I will mute your ass on your own podcast.
What about David Njoku? You know, he had a good run with the Browns, and then he just fell off the cliff.
Did he have a run
off the cliff? There was a guy that was much younger and much better than him.
I'm not a hater. You guys just love mediocre tight end numbers and call it good. Like, the guy has not produced. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Oh, my God. You've been spoiled with Gronk. We get it.
It's not just Gronk. I just know what good tight ends look like. But yes, also Gronk. Also Aaron Hernandez. Also Ben Coates. Also, when I loved Atlanta because Vic was there, Algie Crumpler. I know what a real tight end looks like a really good one. He's not one of those guys. He's all right.
Well, yeah, being on the Browns a lot of times when you're on a team like that, you see the guys that are getting. And I'm not disrespecting Njoku. He's a serviceable guy. We're not going to see him in a circle. But in terms of the guy like yeah, I get you, Will. When he's around some more talent, we'll see where he really is.
The same thing I'm being told about Njoku on a regular basis is the same shit I heard about Hunter Henry before we got him. And it's been okay. Not special.
Okay. Last one, Joey Bosa.
Yuck. his career's in shambles. I feel like
he better go to the White House for the next couple of years with Trump.
Yeah, he needs to suit up and storm the Capitol or some shit. Like, I don't know. It's just
storm the Capitol.
And Joku is Timu Kellen Winslow. He's without the I'm a soldier shit. He's just a good guy.
All right. In other NFL news, the NFL is actively exploring the addition of a Thanksgiving Eve game as early as next season.
Dale, you can't complain. You're getting what you want.
This would expand the league's holiday footprint beyond the traditional Thanksgiving Day, triple header, and Black Friday game.
I like
this is not my idea, Jake.
Tuesday now.
This is not my idea, Jake. My idea is a random Sunday, the 12 o'clock games. Stop having 20 of them at 12 o'clock. Move some of them
You're getting more games at different times now on different days. You can't have it both ways. Take what you can.
Yeah, you got to get out of church early. I don't have to tell you.
Got to get out of church early.
Wake up for Sunday school, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. Go to early, get your lazy ass up, go to early mass, and then you could be home for the games.
No, it's not. That's not my problem. I'm at home. I'm at home in time for the games. My Saints play at noon. Typically.
Yeah, you're in media, right? You're in media. Like we have media careers, right?
What does that
so
mean?
I'm going to teach you something about the media. I know we all have been in the media since we've been young, even though we wasn't official. We're official now. So I'm going to hit you at this, Dale. If they did what you wanted and had a game at 12 o'clock, as 4 games at 12 o'clock, then 4 games at 2 o'clock, you know what it's doing? Shit that is fucking up the ratings. It's fucking up the viewership. It's fucking up all that.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch them late games.
So nobody wants to watch the 2. Nobody wants to watch the 2 o'clock game when my Cowboys play at 4:30. Everybody's going to watch the Cowboys game. Like that's the reality of it, and this is why it's not going to change. And this is why the NFL is going to continue to have this.
Dale's problem is his team is not playing in prime. If your team was good, this wouldn't be a problem.
It's not my problem. It has nothing to do with my team per se. It has to do with this many games in this window versus this many games in this window.
Why are you a newness? Why are you a noon racist? I don't understand.
Yeah, newness.
Okay. What's your problem with noon?
So what's your reason for wanting to put it in box like that?
Do you have this problem around all sports, Dale? Is this a problem that you have in all sports?
He doesn't watch any of this.
That you watch? That you enjoy? All sports?
No, college football spreads everything around.
College football spreads what around?
They spread the games around.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They have the same scheduled slate of games. They don't play a game at 12 o'clock, then they play a game at 12:10. They don't do that. All the games are set, unless for some reason the stadium is a little late on the lay or the music's playing crazy. Like, stop it.
I don't even know what he wants. Am I the only one who doesn't actually know what the hell he wants?
He wants his game. That's one thing he wants.
Yeah. What is it that you want?
All right. Damn it, man! You freaking kidding me right now? Like it's elementary here. What I'm talking about.
And like
we have so many freaking games scheduled in the 1 o'clock window. It's way too many of them.
Because in that late window, they want eyes on those teams.
What random fans watch just random football games? People are still going to tune in and watch their teams play no matter what time they play.
Fantasy players. That's
why they invented the Sunday ticket.
See, I knew there was some dumb nefarious bullshit behind all this. All this is because
still the problem.
Don't nobody give a shit about your fantasy team.
It's still the problem. It's still the problem of so many games being at 1 o'clock.
Everybody loses their mind.
Can't believe
he took us all the way around for that.
For his fantasy team. His fucking dynasty league that he's in. He
needs a media lesson. He still wanted to have class. Shout out to you, Dale. I love you, man. You're the best. Don't let nobody tell you different.
I can't actually find it. Go find that schedule with freaking times on it. How about that?
Yes, you can.
Go find that schedule with times on it. You will see what I'm saying. You've got
Like,
so
yo,
many games at noon.
You know what's crazy? You know how much he complains? Imagine if he lived on the West Coast. He'd be crying.
Yes,
Because
he would. He would.
All them games are fucking
10 a.m.
10 a.m. He'd be fucking.
I mean, no matter what time it is, it's still all the games in one window versus multiple windows like they could be.
I'm gonna be real.
You gotta understand, Dale.
So, in other words,
it's about attention span. You sit everybody down with all their food, their snacks, their family, their banners, and everything. You're only gonna really have everyone's attention for a game.
No, I see the fantasy angle now. He wants it in blocks like that. So whoever he picks for the noon game, if they have terrible stats, he can make adjustments for the second half of the game. So he can maneuver his players throughout the day.
I mean, honestly, that would help. It would actually help in fantasy too, because you'll have like an injured guy who might be iffy, but he got like he plays that Sunday night, and so if you got more windows, you can make more adjustments as you get more information. So yeah, it would help for that too.
All that to finish ninth.
Sure. Let's go to the next thing. The salary cap for the 2026 season is set at $301 million, which is the increase of $22 million from 2025, marking the first time the salary cap has exceeded $300 million.
I mean, the cap is to go. I feel like the cap is worth more than some franchises. It's crazy, right?
You know how many?
You tripping now? Come on.
Money was spent on the first
Every
day.
franchise is at least $1 billion.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not true.
Yes.
No.
1,000%.
I don't believe it.
The last 2 or 3 franchises that have sold have gone for at least $1 billion.
That's fair. That's fair.
They have.
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking now. Last year, Cincinnati was ranked 32 at $5.25 billion.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody wants into this club. Everybody.
You know how much was on free agency in the first day?
How much?
$2.3 billion.
There you go. I like it.
Money.
All right. Let's wrap up with some college football. Are you guys or minds clear for NFL football?
You said what?
Anything else you want to add for NFL football?
Yeah, I want to add that there's a player coming back to the league.
Who's that?
Antonio
Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Bring AB back. I like it. All right, college football. Watch this video.
The amount of money being spent and lost by otherwise very successful schools is astounding just in a short period of time. It's only going to get worse. So we have to save college sports and save, I believe, colleges. Ultimately, we have to go through, I'd do an executive order. I'd love to do that. I'll probably do it anyway. We'll do an executive order. We'll see how it works because it would be I have a really nice, simple idea. They are canceling golf. They're canceling wrestling. They're canceling fencing. They're canceling even basketball. I thought that would be maybe immune, but it's in trouble. And it's all going to football. But ultimately, football is going to be the worst laggard of all. It's not going to be affordable. And it's going to take down practically every college. In my opinion, it's going to take down virtually every college.
All right. The President of the United States will create an executive order that aims to save college football and sports from crisis.
I'm probably going to do it anyway.
Due to issues like rising costs from NIL deals for high-profile athletes, revenue sharing models from the House versus NCAA settlement, burdening programs and cutting non-revenue sports, unregulated pay-for-play tactics, frequent transfers, and chaos from antitrust litigation. Trump seeks to return college sports to the pre-NIL era by limiting excessive NIL payments, revenue sharing favored for basketball and football players, and protecting funding and opportunities for women's and non-revenue sports. Reimposing restrictions on athletes' compensation to maintain sustainability and establishing stability and safeguards against further litigation. Coach, let's come to you first. What do we think about POTUS initiative to save college football?
Why you coming to me first?
It's your boy. Come on, Coach. It's your boy.
So for me, I'll probably say you need to stay out of this. Got nothing to do with them. And in the words of my brother on this here podcast, pack them the fuck up.
Pack them up.
Pack them up.
Yeah. Look, bro. First of all, Dale put that hat on and forgot how to read.
He can't read.
He can't read. That
never gets old.
Official documents like that are always shitty to read. I'm glad I didn't have to read it because they just be putting words in that we don't need just to make themselves feel smarter. Anyways, this guy, first of all, who set up this? He gotta find somewhere to put his hands. This looks bad. He looks like a puppet. He don't look like a real person. You see him? He look like
Tom Green.
Yeah. He looked like he's just when they do the dog's head and then there's somebody behind him in the sleeves. Like that's what it looked like. It looked like somebody, yeah. So he gotta stop that. Anyways, stay the fuck out of football, bro. Mind your goddamn business. He literally just got on there and was like, oh no, are they paying the young black folks? Mm-mm. You gotta stop that right now.
Stop that.
Right now.
Stop that.
I don't buy one.
Yeah, it's already like it's bad enough that people already think it's messed up. Like, don't come in here thinking that you can fix. You can't fix this. Like, and this is the thing we say about presidents. Presidents, you know, this might be the first president that we've seen like that. That's like, oh, I feel like I got control, but he doesn't really have control. So we got to slow our roll. 45. I respect you as a president. I have no ill will towards you. Anybody that does, that's on them. I'm in the middle. You just need to chill out. Because if the people that are in the head of the committee can't solve this problem, what makes you think you're going to be able to solve the problem?
Oh, wow.
You already seen the problems you're trying to solve in the South.
He said, why would you think? Because he thinks he can solve everything.
He can't solve nothing. He can't solve nothing at all. Not this.
God's gift.
In a fan-driven sport, there's no way you're going to come in and do this. No way.
He had Nick Saban sitting right next to him and all this stuff, man. But there was no player representation on this panel. I just want
there shouldn't be no player representation. Coaches that want to be up there and boosters and all that, they can do that, but no. If you're a former player of any sort, no, you not be up there. And this is why I was kind of mad when I seen like Lawrence Taylor at one of his podiums and Triple H. Like those guys, like no, they like Tom Brady. Like no, bro. Like if you want to be, don't you don't gotta hide it. But being in the same picture frame as him, don't do it.
No. Like if you're an active college player right now, why wouldn't you be invited to this meeting? They're talking about your pay. They're talking about something that affects you.
You got player reps for that. Player association.
It would have
There's no player association in college football. What are you talking about?
Allegedly.
What are you talking about?
Maybe there should be.
Well, there should be. Yeah, there probably should be. For reasons like this. Right here.
But yeah. He need to stay far away.
They literally try to take your money. Hell yeah, I want a seat at the table.
No seat for you.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with this Save College Football initiative. I honestly would love to just read the executive order to just see. I mean, who are you directing this order to? Because I want to know. This is nothing, just executive order. So, okay, that's about all I got for today. Let's go around the room, man. Let's get some final thoughts and shout outs. Let's start off with you, Jake. Final thoughts, shout outs, Jake.
Interesting first couple days of free agency. Can't wait to see what the rest has because there's still some pretty decent name free agents out there. Getting closer to the draft, fellas. Let's get excited.
Sir.
Yep, it is.
Shout
Two.
out to Jake. First off, I don't know if I mentioned on any shows this week, but happy belated 8th birthday to my baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the plug. And I'm gonna be real with you. We talk about all broads of sports here, but I'm gonna take a second to shout out the state of Massachusetts and its basketball season. Been fire all year round. First year, I feel like I was really like active within like following social media sites for teams and, you know, getting updates on games galore. My phone during shows are blasting about this team, that team, and it's state tournament time. And it's been nothing but amazing how these athletes, student athletes that is, go out there and perform, how coaches are able to blossom, how though a lot of teams get exposed, they're in this moment. And you can never take it away from them. So I want to shout out all the high school teams all around Massachusetts. State championships are this weekend. Semifinals are wrapping up after today. I got to follow a team here in Lynn Classical Rams that got to the Division III Final Four. They lost last night to Salem, who should win the D3 Men's Championship. Pretty good, solid team, man. They had one guy that was just going crazy. Ilian Rodriguez. He's a monster. If you've ever seen him on the television screen, I told you about him first. But other than that, man, shout out to all teams from my home city, Brighton, to my new home in Lynn, to everybody. I want to give a shout out to y'all.
All right, cool. Will.
Shout out to you fellas. Like, share, subscribe. See you next week.
We're not gonna do the joke.
Oh, I didn't see it. Hey, Will, China's really good at baseball. Took out the world with one bat. COVID. That's a COVID joke.
All right, Coach.
Shout out to you fellas, man. I don't know. I haven't been on the wings in a while, but free agency started today officially. I had to be on the hangout with my boys. And as always, I didn't disappoint. Shout out to, I had a couple of people here hanging out with us tonight. Shout out to Mike, Brandon, LM Clips 10. As always, if you've got anybody, our bad. Appreciate the unwavering support.
Yes, indeed. Check us out tomorrow on Best in the World.
I don't watch that base-ass show. No.
Yeah, we're going to be talking nothing but wrestling. Come through.
One of the
Tune in while they talk about sweaty men wrestling.
No basketball, Dale?
There's no basketball.
One more story. We got one more story. Ben
you guys want to do?
In one word. In one word. How do you feel about Bam Adebayo's 83 points? There's one word. That's all we're going to do tonight. Simple.
Yuck.
One word.
Yuck.
What?
Yuck.
Yuck.
Amazing. And I got more than one word on it.
You got one word. You're breaking your own rules.
No, y'all breaking the rules if y'all do it. I didn't say I had to limit words. No real talk, man. Anybody has a hooper that can score 80 in the game, that's fire. I don't care how you do it. All the haters haven't scored 80 throughout their whole career. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm out. You have a good night, everybody.
43
leave, baby.
Foul and up 30. Yuck.
I love it.
And just real quick, just so y'all know, CJ LaBoy. Y'all familiar with that name?
Oh, we have 46 tonight.
No, he's the agent of Maxx Crosby.
What's the significance of the boy?
That GM that came out for Baltimore earlier, that said they had plans to bring both of them in. He responded with 2 words: fake news.
There we go. Everybody's lying this time of year. So that's the way it is.
Y'all got one more story, Dale. I got one more. I'm playing with you, dog.
See y'all tomorrow. We talking wrestling tomorrow. Come through.
Yuck.
We out.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.